Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be hosting my friend and a family of 5. In this video, I already have my chicken marinated. I'll probably do a separate video showing how I did this. But yeah, I'm about to roast the chicken in the air fryer, and it's done right now. I took it out and I put some fish in it. I switched it from roast to fry, and then I changed the temperature and time. So I'll set my fish aside to fry. And now to the main course, the reason why we're here, Nigerian fried rice. Here I have my mixed vegetables, red bell pepper, onions, sweet corn, green peas. That's the liver, beef liver. Are you really making Nigerian fried rice if you don't have beef liver? You know how much I like my garlic infused olive oil. I'm actually going to be mixing here. So I added some olive oil. Don't be scared, that's not all I'm using. I'm gonna add a little bit of pure, that's my rice, parboiled rice. You can use any type of rice you like. But like I was saying with the oil, that seems like a lot of oil. I'm actually gonna pour it out. But at first I want to mix. These are the secrets they don't tell you. So that's my pure vegetable oil mixed with my garlic infused oil. I mixed it together, let it heat up. I actually put some of my shrimps in there, but I'm gonna take it out and then fry up my shrimps and the beef liver together, and then take that out as well. Just let it fry. You'll be able to tell once your shrimp is fully fried when it starts to curve or curl in like that. And then your beef liver just fry to taste. I don't want it like crunchy or whatever. Just about right. Fried enough. About a minute, 2 minutes. And then I take all of that out. Yeah, like I was saying, I am hosting my friend, a husband, and their 3 kids today, this beautiful Saturday. And I really wanted to do something that, the whole family would enjoy. So after taking that out, I put my sliced onions in some. I think I have some shallots in there as well. Fry that up. I like to add my onions in bits, so that way everything is not same texture. And some more onions. Fry, fry, fry. I don't want it to go brown, so I'm gonna add my pepper now. No, actually, that's spring onions. A little bit of spring onions and my sweet corn and some of the stuff from the tray got in there. This is the oil I poured out into the bottle. So like I said, I wasn't gonna use all of it. So that's the leftovers that I'm now adding into my pot. You see me add some more over the course of this video. My red bell peppers are already in. You see? Some more oil. And I'm just frying everything here. Let it sit for a while. About a minute, 30 seconds. And now it's time to season with some salt. Then I added some no seasoning. Yep. Chicken seasoning. Some ground paprika, as always. You already know the things I like. Cayenne pepper. It was tripping. Then I stir, keep frying. I left the sweet corn and the green peas aside because I like to add that last. But I'm sure you can already see some of it in the pot because everything was in the tray together. So that's our curry powder and some, what else did I add? yeah, garlic and pepper. It's clumped up, that's why it's not a lot. It's just clumped up in the plastic. Thyme. I like my thyme in my fried rice. I do. I really do. And stir. Stir, stir, stir. So I poured in the rest of the mixed veggies already and I stirred it up, let it sit for a little bit, steam all together. And now I'm just taking it out completely. Took everything out, emptied it into a separate bowl and did a bit of cleanup right there. I like to clean up my workspace while working or cooking. Added some more oil. This is still the same oil from the start that I mixed together. So now I'm adding just about enough to fry my rice. I love how that looks. And now I bring my rice up and I start pouring it in bits. That way I can fry it. Now you cannot rush this process. Just take your time and, add it as however it's convenient for you, however you feel that your arm can turn. So I added mine just slowly, gently in bits, like I said, and just stir. I turned down the volume here so you can't really hear like the sizzling or like that. It's making some kind of like popping sounds like popcorn or whatever, but no, not that loud. But yeah, you can hear like the rice frying. And I went through all the way until I had all of my rice in there and I stirred it up real good. Take your time. There's no rush. You're cooking for you, your family, whoever. Take your time. And then now I bring back all of my mixed veggies that I fried earlier and I'm going to slowly wrap it in and then just stir, stir, stir. I added some coconut milk just so this is already opened and in the refrigerator. And I would also be adding some chicken stock that I made earlier. I can make a separate video on how I, get my stock. This was in the freezer, so it's some parts of it's like frozen. But this is optional. You don't have to add chicken stock or coconut oil. I just add mine now. Some people add it earlier, but I like to add mine while stirring. That way it gives me a little bit of moisture to be able to work everything in and, like bring everything together. So that's what I'm doing right now. Still stirring. Take your time with this phase. Initially, it might seem like a lot. If you need to get a second spoon, just do that like I'm doing right now. It makes it easier for me to stir. And I really took my time here, just stirring, working it in. And now I'm just going to spread it all out. Even surface so it can steam from the bottom all the way up and everything can kind of like, the heat can kind of like go all over. Now I'm adding my green peas and my sweet corn, like I said, so it can steam all together and everything can be like, one pot, one actual meal. I'm also going to add my shrimp and beef liver that I fried earlier as well for the same purpose. So that's on top of it. And now I'm going to cover the pot for like 3 to 4 minutes. I switched it over to the other side of the stove. That way it can steam really good. And now I have a fresh pan. I have fresh olive oil here. And this is for my snails. So I really wanted to provide them with like a variety without doing too much, but like also doing too much. So this is me frying my onions. I always have blended pepper, like habanero, red bell pepper, some onions, and some garlic and ginger, fresh garlic and ginger, blended in my refrigerator any time of the day. So that's what I'm adding in now with some salt, some Maggi, and some thyme. That's it. Keep it simple. Salt, Maggi, and thyme, your peppers and your onions, and then that's my already cooked snail. Usually I clean my snail, cook it, and then I'll roast it, and I have it in my freezer. So this is already cooked, cleaned, washed, whatever, and I'm just adding it into the the sauce right there. This is the only spicy thing I made for mommy and daddy. The kids don't do spicy, so yeah, I just wanted something spicy on the side. The rest of the meal is not gonna be spicy. So I switched it over again. I brought my rice back, and now I'm stirring. This is the final stir, guys. Look at that. Oh, this jollof rice, not jollof rice, I'm sorry. This fried rice has no eggs. This fried rice is dripping glory. This fried rice is nobody's mate. This fried rice is not here to play. Oh my god. Looks so good. Smells so good. Tastes even better. Whew. Look at that. Nigerian fried rice in all its glory, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see it. I mean, a lot of Nigerians don't use shrimps like that, but that liver is a must. These days, you find people, interchanging shrimps and liver or using both, or some people even being extra with sausage and things like that. But look at this. I had to do a close-up video for you guys. Come on now. Oh, that's the chicken I grilled earlier. And that's the snail, all ready to go. My friend is supposed to be here by 1 with her family. I still need some time to jump in the shower and do like final cleanup. This is my fish already fried. My space is pretty, it's just about right for me and my man's. I was trying to figure out how to make it work in that video. But here I am transferring the rice from the pot into the pan so I can like set it up. Yeah, I did the same thing to the chicken and the fish. Now I'm going to transfer the snail just right next to the fish, so it doesn't look like just too much stuff, when actually it's too much stuff, but not too much stuff. But just for good presentation, I'm just going to have the snail next to the fish. And I have a bit of a cold. I hope you guys cannot hear it in my voice, or maybe now you can. But anyway, back to the food. That looks so good. Oof, baby. Alrighty, so add some onions on top of the snail, and then some parsley flakes on top of everything. Makes everything look better. And then I'll set it all up. I got some donuts for the kids. Got some fruit cups as well for the kids. That's coleslaw, which I'll be adding the cream when they arrive. The fish, the snail, the chicken, and of course the main meal, the reason why we're here, the fried rice. And yeah, I'm setting up. It's 12:07. They're gonna be here by 1, so I have more than enough time. Then I remembered my doormat says shoes of bitches, and kids are coming over. So yeah, we don't cuss in this house. I'm just gonna have to cover that up. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, bye.